welcome to my weekly messages. I'm Jelaila Star. I wanted to say thanks to all of you who sent me good things regarding my illness. I had the flu last week and pretty much out of pocket for the whole time. But as today's title states, there is a value in getting sick and in having the flu. I mean, if there's a value in all things, then there must be a value in getting sick. So I had plenty of time to just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling and figure out what that was. And it was pretty interesting, and I thought I would share the experience with you, in part because I know, this is a time when we have to do our emotional clearing. This is a time when we have to find the value in all the things that we judge as bad or wrong. And if we do, the gift of that is that we find peace. And when we find peace, we kind of smooth the waters of our reality. And then what that does is that ensures that we do not draw events into our lives to feel anything that would give us cause to feel anything other than peace. And that is how we create safety. So, excuse me, I still have a little bit of congestion left. But I wanted to share with you this process of, going through the emotional clearing on this whole flu experience. It started out like the day before I woke up, and I always have these thoughts, in the mornings. That's my time when I tune in, whether I'm conscious of tuning in or not. It's like the downloads occur. And I had gotten this thought that, ooh, I could get sick. I remember being aware of that thought, but then it just went out of my mind because I'm my mornings are usually pretty busy. I have 2 dogs. One is a little dog I'm fostering, a little miniature beagle. And so first thing in the morning is all about dealing with them. Well, anyway, I came up with 4 different things that came out of, that were gifts that came out of having that flu. And I am so grateful I had it now. Number 1 is it helped me to unplug from this work, and I needed that. Ever since last fall, I've been waiting for whatever my next step is, and it has not occurred. That's been 5 months. It's never taken that long. But at the same time, I'm told that something big is going to happen, so just hang loose because that's going to change everything. And so I've been trying to be patient, but I find myself in there all the time kind of like picking at it, what is it, what is it, what is it? And I thought maybe it was a TV show. I mean, not a TV show, a radio show, and I pretty much nixed that idea. But then I came up with the idea of, it's a teleclass. Do a teleclass like once a month on strictly emotional clearing so people can call in like you and get your questions answered. And that's, say $25 once a month is a lot less expensive than ordering counseling sessions over and over and over for $125 a piece. So I could reach people all over the world doing that. And I thought, well, that'd be a great way to go. And I was in the process of moving towards that. But yes, like everything was like building up to this, I don't know how to explain it, but I needed to just unplug because I was putting my 2 cents, 10 cents in there when I was told to just back off and let things fall together in their own timing. I was in there trying to, figure out what it was. So I needed to back out. But I'm not one of those people who backs out just like that. I don't do that. So ending up flat on my back for 3 or 4 days in bed was exactly what I needed because I was too sick to even sit up, much less be, sitting in front of a computer. So it gave me a chance to unplug from the work, and I needed that. The second thing is it broke my addiction to caffeine because I had gotten, the more stressed I get, the more coffee I was drinking, the more stressed I got. And I was up to drinking, coffee 3 or 4 times a day, and that's not good for me. And especially after having come out of having chronic fatigue several years ago, you don't, you know, my adrenals were pretty much just wiped. The last thing I need to be doing is Charlie horsing them with caffeine. So it broke my caffeine addiction. Thank God. I really needed to break that. And some food addictions that I'd gotten into. I think as it was a result of kind of counteracting the caffeine. And so it got my eating habits back to where they should be. So that was a great gift. And then the final thing was that it helped this little foster dog that I have. I got to show you this foster dog. Hang on a second. I think you can see her. This is Noelle. If you've seen her picture on the website, on the Pet Finder, she looks pretty bad because that was taken a few days after she was rescued. And she weighed, I think about 8 pounds. She weighs a healthy 11 pounds now. She's just not very big. She's just a little bitty beagle. All 11 pounds, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's such a sweetheart. But anyway, she wasn't bonding with my other dog because she was so frantic. She came out of a breeder that was a backyard breeder. She was used for breeding, but they were going to eliminate her because she didn't have enough puppies, and she's just really, really tiny. And so since I'd gotten her, she couldn't connect with people. She just was running around tense all the time. But for 3 or 4 days, laying in bed in a dark room, I put her bed next to my other dog, Lucy's bed. She calmed down. She finally just calmed down. We all just calmed down. I calmed down. She calmed down. Lucy calmed down. Lucy's just been wonderful. And as a result of that, Lucy was able to bond with her because, a stable dog will not bond with a dog that's unstable. So she stabilized, and now Lucy's very protective of her. But so now these 2 dogs are really doing well, and I'm even considering adopting her. So this is really, really good. So see, all these great things came out of being ill. That like with her, it would never have occurred to me that what she needed was like 3 or 4 days of me just being there, not rushing around, not doing, so that she, who was trying to bond with me as a new pack leader, could calm down, because whatever energy we have, our pack will have. So she was trying to settle, but she couldn't. So it wasn't until I got sick and I was forced to settle down and calm down and be quiet was she able to do it. So everything worked out beautifully. So anyway, that's the moral of the story. Everything good. There are good things that come out of bad things. And I guess my soul decided I really needed that flu, because I've been around that flu, even nursing my daughter through it, and I didn't get sick. But this time someone close to me got it, brought it here, and I ended up getting it. So I guess I really, really needed it. So if you are ill and you're wondering if there's a value in it, look for that value. It's there. There's a reason that your soul chose to have it at this time. Okay, that's it for today, and I'll let you guys know if I do move forward on that teleclass idea. And you take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.